headquarters in Hollywood after a big night for fans of professional football. Special welcome to those watching after the NFL draft on ABC. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of all of us here at Jimmy Kimmel Live, we hope you got the giant young man you wanted tonight. Today is also, I don't know if you know this, Guillermo, because you didn't participate, today is Bring Your Kids to Work Day. It is a day that got started in 1992 as a way for children to learn why their parents are so depressed all the time. It used to be take your daughter to work day. Remember that? And encourage women in the workplace. Then over time, it changed to take your son or daughter to work. The rule is you have to pay your son 22% more than the daughter. At the White House this morning, Elon Musk brought a few of his kids to work. Not all of them. He's brought them to meet President Trump. See, that's what happens when you get them wet. They multiply. You know, there's been a lot of childish behavior at the White House as of late. Axios said Elon Musk had an expletive-filled chest-to-chest shouting match outside the Oval Office with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent over who would run the IRS. Bessent reportedly confronted Musk in the hallway of the West Wing and, quote, the F-bombs started to fly, or at least that's what Pete Hegseth texted his wife and brother. F-bombs are starting to fly. Bessent reportedly yelled F you at Musk, to which Elon shouted back, will you have my baby if I do? But the White House press secretary put a spin on it. She said, it's no secret President Trump has put together a team of people who are incredibly passionate about the issues impacting our country. Really? Because this is Scott Bessent. This guy is incredibly passionate? It looks like the only F word he's ever used before this is fiber. Scott Bessent looks like Will Ferrell playing George Bush playing Janet Reno. But the argument was so loud, they say, it interrupted a meeting between Trump and Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister of Italy. Being Italian, she beat them both silly with a wooden spoon, and it stopped. But they say no one has screamed that loudly in the White House since the time Eric got his penis caught in the Resolute desk. And then we have our embattled Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. The stories about this guy just keep coming. Not only has Hegseth been messaging war plans to his wife, he's been bringing her to meetings. Ahead of his confirmation hearings, a number of senators were reportedly bothered because he brought his wife to what they assumed would be one-on-one meetings. And boy, nothing inspires confidence in a guy like when he shows up to a job interview with his wife. Here's how I imagine that went. The U.S. will not allow Iran to become a nuclear power, and every option will be on the table to prevent that. Right, honey? The Pentagon pushed back, kind of. They said Mrs. Pete has never attended a meeting where sensitive information or classified information was discussed. Of course she hasn't. She doesn't need to. If there's anything exciting, he catches her up on a text. I don't know. Maybe there was a good reason for her to be at the meetings. Maybe she's his designated driver. We also learned, according to CBS News, that Pete Hegseth had a little makeup studio built at the Pentagon to get his face ready for TV interviews. He has strongly denied this. He called it a totally fake story, and a Defense Department official added that he said it makes no sense because Pete does his own makeup, which is more embarrassing. Thanks for the help, guys. I'll handle the next one. I don't know why he would be ashamed of this. A lot of warriors wear makeup. You ever see Mel Gibson in Braveheart? He's got it all over. Nothing sparks fear in the hearts of our enemies like a defense secretary who puts foundation on his face and a big palmful of Suavecito pomade in his hair every day. It's the warrior ethos. By the way, you know who this is? This is Lloyd Austin. He is a 4-star general. He was the previous Secretary of Defense. You ever seen him before? No, you know why? He was inside the Pentagon doing his job. He was not on TV every day. Pete Hegseth is on TV now more than Ryan Seacrest.
We're back with another DOD reform. Americans want to join a military with high, clear standards. We can meet those standards. Biden couldn't. President Trump has.
Well, you know what? He does do a nice job. He's very pretty. Good news is when he gets booted from the Pentagon, he'll be able to get a job at Sephora. The defense secretary has a makeup room, the vice president wears eyeliner, and yet somehow this administration spends all day, every day complaining about trans women ruining sports. Am I right, Guillermo?
You're right, Jimmy, yes, whatever you say, yes.
Should we bring out the kids?
Yeah, let's bring the kids.
I mentioned earlier it's Take Your Kids to Work Day, and today some of our writers brought their kids into work and asked them to do their work for me. I asked them to write jokes for our show tonight for the monologue. And with that said, please welcome our adorable child laborers, everybody. These are the kids. Hi, kids. How are you? What's going on?
Hi.
You all look very nice. You dressed up for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you wrote jokes for the show tonight. Okay. And did you find that it was hard or easy?
Easy.
Right. Now, I want to tell you
Kinda
something.
medium.
Your parents are always complaining about how hard it is, and then you come in and it's so easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hannah, why are you still raising your hand over there? Hannah, you wrote our first joke tonight? Should I read it? Okay, here we go. This is from Hannah. Hannah, how old are you?
4.
4 years old. Why was Luke Skywalker so sad? Because he killed his dad. Oh, and there's a follow-up joke. Why was Princess Leia also sad? Because Luke killed their dad. Hannah, do you ever think about killing your dad? Okay. Emmett, you are next. Emmett, you are 7 years old? Yeah? Did you like writing jokes today?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about our office? The snacks? Did you have any snacks?
Not really. I ate
What'd you have?
snacks. Veggie straws.
Oh, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
And I only have one Oreo.
You have one Oreo? Okay, that's something. What are you doing? What are you doing with your arm there? Okay.
I kind of played
Emmett.
with my
Oh,
shirt.
Emmett. Okay, this is a sports joke, okay? From Emmett. Why aren't the Los Angeles Dodgers allowed to go to the orchestra? Because they steal bases. Emmett, You wrote that joke on your own? What's a base?
It's like
Yeah, I know you know what it is, but you know what it is?
Yeah, it's a big instrument.
Okay, very good. All right.
Okay.
And also you say, where do boomerangs go after they die? You want to give me the punchline? Where?
A tumerang.
A tumerang. That's a good one. Well done, Emmett. All right, Ren. Ren, you wrote jokes too, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ren, you're 6? Mm-hmm. What grade are you in?
Kinja.
Did you skip school today to be here? Mm-hmm. Good. Ren says, what do roly-polies say when they see something amazing? Do you want to give us the punchline for this? Do you remember what it is? Mm-hmm. Okay. But wouldn't it be more fun if you were the one to say it? No?
Well.
So you want me to say it? Did you have any snacks today, Ren?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh. Oh. All you got was veggie sticks.
Veggie straw.
Very strong. Even worse, even worse. All right, your joke, Ren. What do roly-polies say when they see something amazing? Roly-poly, holy moly. All right, Luca, I know you've been bouncing like you're on a trampoline here. Luca, you are also 6 years old?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I go to kindergarten, but there was no school today.
Oh, there was no school today.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Ren's also in kindergarten. Do you know her?
No.
Maybe when you grow up, you'll get married. What do you think, Ren? He's pretty cute, right?
Yeah. Let me marry her.
Well, don't start passing her off on others. All right, Luca, your joke is, what did the lion put on his pizza? Did you want to give me the punchline?
Roarins.
Roarins. Don't clap for that. That's a. What does that mean, Luca? What does that mean?
It's like onions, and the lion makes a roar sound.
What?
Like onions is a pizza topping.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fire your father too. Yeah. I mean, that makes no sense at all. Do you even eat onions on your pizza? It's not even a common pizza topping. Just go stand behind your brother, will you? All right, Joshua, the family name is in danger right now. I'm just kidding, Luca. You can stand right here. You know I'm kidding. Come on now. Joshua, why did the chicken cross the road? Joshua, why?
Because it wanted to get eggs in Mexico for cheaper.
That's pretty good, right? Pretty good. Yeah. Joshua's got another one here. What do you get when you mix red and yellow? Joshua?
Our president, Trump.
Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Well done. Well done. Well done. Have any of you been picking your nose today? No? Okay, good. Very good.
Wait, I think I have a joke.
Oh, you have another one. Go ahead, end it. Go big, Luca. Here we go.
What did the plant say to the burger?
What did the plane say to the burger?
No, the plant.
Oh, what did the plant say to the burger? Luca?
Do you have a burger?
That is called alternative comedy. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.